Hello, you beautiful human beings of the internet. Hi. Today I'm gonna get back to work on the Ranger, hopefully get the rest of the visual stuff all buttoned up for it because I got some new parts. Anyway, if you're new and you want to get caught up above my head is a link to a flotation guide for transporting cows across water. We're getting right to it. Work. So you know about the bumper already if you watched the last video. If not, catch up. Over here, check this out. So this is a crazy ass find. I found it on eBay. It came in the original box from Ford, but it's been used slightly. It's got a little bit of bug guts on it, but it's in perfect condition. A factory genuine Ford bumper. Even though this one is in mint shape, I'm still gonna swap out my brackets that I had powder coated off of the other bumper because the powder coating is just better. So these things go right, where does that go? Like that. This nut goes here. Yep, just like that. Oh, those are tight. Oh, fuck. Come on. I can't do this. It's too heavy. See what I mean? I was trying to do this myself. Analine brackets. Okay, you're good. You should let go. I think. Yay, thank you. This right here, new old stock. It's really hard to find. I'm good at finding this new old stock stuff now. Ta-da! Brand new horn. Mine was kind of past saving. I tried, that's just no. So, it's made by Fiamm, F-I-A-M-M, for Ford. It's kind of cool. It goes like that. And then this wire goes right here. I'm gonna clean this up before I put the bumper pad on it. Weird, there's a bug gut under where the bumper pad goes. So it looks like they didn't even have the bumper pad installed on this. That doesn't make any sense. Rub strip, I think, goes facing up like this. Snap, crackle, pop. That looks pretty mint, I say. I gotta adjust it still. Must be adjusted. But before I do that, I forgot these Millennium Falcon looking fucking things. They got freshly zinc coated. Got a smudge of nonsense on my rotor. I don't know what that is. Grease? Doesn't need to be on there. Finally! I can put my inner fender liner in. Oh, this is a treat. This is a half moon that does not want to cooperate. If I push this up, these sides don't reach. It's just been out for months, so now it's all out of shape. Shapes don't like to do shape things when they've been unshaped for a long time. Oh. Going down. Accessing it from the top does not help me at all. Well, I got it started at least. This is a pain. I bet you the heat gun caused this. At least I can put these things in now. Sorry, I didn't film most of this adjustment process. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. Oh, they're tight. Titan. AE. Good movie. Oh, geez. I'd say that looks pretty good right there. I'm pretty satisfied with that right there. That's pretty equal right there. And that's a pretty liner read. Liner read. Hello, welcome to tomorrow. There's very few things left on this truck mechanically to prevent me from technically driving it. Firstly, let's appreciate my good-looking rear end I have here. I couldn't service this because I was missing my butt plug removal tool. So I purchased a butt plug removal tool kit off of Amazon. You are SAE. I know that much. Yep. Oh, that's tight. I like my safety glasses. They're stylish. My other ones are super scratched up, so I bought a pair. I wonder if my Torsen takes up more space and it will take a little less than recommended fluid level. Maybe. This is the last of it. Should start spewing out here in a second. Jeez, this thing takes a ton of fluid. There we go. Oh, jeez. That's probably good. Same size? Winner. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was really, really tight. So the transfer case calls for Dexmerk ATF. And yes, I like triple rinsed this turkey baster to make sure I didn't have any gear oil left in it. So it's just straight ATF. Man, doesn't take much. I'm dumb. I already filled the transfer case when I replaced the drain and the fill plugs because they were all rusty. Well, that's done. Transfer case is filled. Diff is filled. Without getting shit all over the MR2 or the Bronco. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Oh, these are gross. There's like some white stuff on the back of this mud flap. It's like road sperm. No, ma'am. I don't know what you are, but you're going away. So this is the lower apron that came off my Graham's truck. Notice all the hardware is super rusty on it. I was going to put the optional fog lights that were a factory accessory on this truck, which I have OEM fog lights and OEM Ford brackets for it. However, this is what showed up in the mail. This is brown, gray, and it does not have fog light holes because it's the wrong part. I'd be amazed if this front apron actually looks good after. It was pretty bad. What I did not know up until now was there were 3 different colors of plastic trim on these Rangers. There was opal, titanium, and graphite. My Graham's truck has graphite. I discovered this by extensively researching Ford part numbers on Ford part websites. From what I could find online, even looking on like forums and the website called the Ranger Station, I couldn't find that information out there anywhere. So hopefully this is helpful to somebody in the future now. That would go somewhere around there. So if you notice right here, the body line on the cab is slightly higher than the body line on the bed. That's because I put brand new bushings on the cab, so it hasn't settled enough yet for it to be equal. I think what I need to do so I can put the stripes on is shim the bed up to that level. Heidi ho, internet people. Welcome to day 3 in this video. I'm so dumb. I'm gonna bleed the brakes now, and I had to get a helper for that, so Charlie's here. My shop is a mess. I have to clean today.
It's bad.
Charlie, up. Up. Come on, rubber doodad. Open. No fluid came out. Closed. Open. Closed. Open. Closed. Let me check the master cylinder. All right. Got that topped off. Open. Closed. Open. Closed. Look how nasty and dark that is. That is disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna call that one good. I'm sitting in the spot where all the gear oil was from the rear end, and it's still a little slippery. My ass is gonna stink like robot jizz. Open. That's good. Oh, geez, Rick. Alright, open. Open. Alright, let me check fluid. Oh, geez. This is literally the last of my .4 I have. So, hopefully this is enough finish. Going under. That was almost perfect already.
Up.
How's smell feel?
It's good.
Solid? Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Commencing Charlie extraction. I don't know if I can do this with 2 hands. I'm putting my ass into it. Going down. You look sketched out.
Just disconcerting being in a car that is floating. I can get out now.
Now that I got the brake spread, this thing's drivable. I just need to properly install my air box now. Will you go? Done. Here it goes. First drive. It drives. Finally, I gotta re-bleed the brakes a little bit. They're a little bit spongy, but it drives. Seems to be running good. That's good. The only other thing I noticed is the line going to the power steering pump. I gotta replace that upper O-ring since this is the original power steering pump. That O-ring's bad, so it's seeping a little bit. It sounds good. I like the exhaust. It's not loud. Like, it's just slightly bassier than stock. I went and grabbed the front lip off of the junkyard parts truck because this one has all the hardware on it. This is ridiculous. Look at all the rust that came out of the hardware. It's not like these are big hardwares either. There's not much material here. It still made a huge mess. I really wish I had the fog light panel for the front of this thing because these trucks look pretty sweet with the factory fog lights. But I'll have to wait until I can find a new old stock one. So fitting that I'm wearing a Binford shirt today, even though this is made by Dremel. I've had this thing since I was 13. Isn't that crazy? It still works. I have to stand here and hold this because literally every one of my work surfaces is full of just parts and junk and hardware. I have to clean so bad in here. Almost a flawless victory. Cut my thumb, but I got the hardware off. Unfortunately, I don't have enough of these little clipper doodles, so I have to soak some in some rust converter to be able to use them. Man. My hardware is, that's it. That's all I have left for black zinced hardware. Come on. There you go. There. That looks much better. I feel like the back corner of this bumper is tilted down a little bit. Like I need to bring it up, but other than that, I mean, it looks so much better with the front lip on there. I will add the fog lights later. I want to find an OEM Ford lower fog light balance in the correct color. So it's going to take a little while until I can get a hold of one. There's still some suspension stuff down here that I have to tighten that the truck had to be on the ground for. So that's all there is to that statement. That's about it. There was no depth to that other than that's what I'm doing. These I gotta tighten still. Yep. I was already under here, but I had to get out and move so I could adjust the camera for you guys. There we go. I'm gonna take this outside one more time just because I tightened up the rear anti-sway bar and there's no logical reason. I just want to drive this truck one more time. This is so awesome. I'm so happy I can drive this thing now. Kind of. I can move it under its own power. I shouldn't say I can drive it yet. I'm not gonna go fast. I just want to drive it around the parking lot and see how this thing feels. It feels super, super tight and just new in the front end. It used to have a lot of slop to it, especially after that long road trip. Now it feels nice and tight. Temps are all good. Oil pressure is good. Fuel is almost empty. At least my gauge works now. It seems to drive good even with my eyeballed alignment. So yeah, I think it's safe to put the hood back on now. All I got left to do under here is just hook up the cable for the cruise control, put the little plastic cover back on, charge the AC, and change the O-ring on the line going to the top of the power steering pump that just seeps ever so slightly because I didn't replace it. Other than that, I think the next video I'm gonna start doing the paint correction and making the outside look good, put the stripes on and the trim and stuff and the hood back on. And that'll probably take 2 videos because I'm gonna go all out on the paint correction. Oh, and in case you saw this in the background, here's your sneak peek on a car view coming back. It's a AMG GLE 53. Yeah, I'm taking it off-road. I'm gonna do a live stream for you guys, like I said, any day now. I'm just waiting to hear back from the Cars and Bids people, and once I do that, then I'll do the live stream. And yeah, I don't know. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye.